Hello, everybody. This is the third series on Kado Village, my now former hometown. On this series, I want to talk a little, I hope a little, about justice. How was justice administered in Kado? How were disputes settled? We obviously do not have any court system within Kado Village. Unlike, for example, here in the US, I could go to the county courthouse or the city hall, but the closest court system is in the county level here in Iowa, and I think in most United States states. But in any case, we don't have those. In Kado Village, we have those. We have High Court of Abuja. We have regional courts, but we don't have one in Kado. But I guess since it's in Abuja, you could say, yeah, there is one in Abuja. But I tell ya, since my stay in Kado, I was 20 years old, give or take, when I moved to the US. I have never, ever seen anyone in Kado Village who has gone to court use the government court system. Well, maybe, of course, I definitely didn't know. I wouldn't claim to know what everybody is up to. Sadly not. So my knowledge is limited, so I wouldn't really know. But it's not something that comes up. Like here, when you have disputes or disagreements or things like that, one of the first things that people say is, I will sue you, I will take you to court, things like that. That is not one of the first things that people say. Like, at least my family, my colleagues, just my environment. That's not what we say when we have conflicts. All right, so how was justice, the settlement of disputes, occurred at Kado Village? One, through religious leaders. So being a Muslim, if there was any disputes, one of the avenues that people go is to go meet Imam. And they are usually prominent, you know them. They usually lead prayers in mosques. So you know them. You can go seek for their help to settle disputes, be it family disputes and so on and so forth. Secondly, a respected elder. There are just people in Kado Village that distinguish themselves to be truthful. People trust them. People just trust them because of the way they conducted themselves. So those people are people that actually settle disputes. You could go to them and they are not imams, meaning they are not like educated in Islamic religion or anything. What I'm by educated is they don't lead prayers, things like that, religious stuff. But they're highly respected. You could go to them for disputes. Just not too long ago, my brother, my sister got into an argument that really escalated, that nearly resulted with physical assault. My dad actually didn't intervene, to be honest. What I did was, I tried. They are living in Nigeria and far away. Not that I could ever have been able to settle disputes, but I think with my status as the elder, so I'm older than my brother, but than my little brother, he could possibly listen to me. It's very hierarchical. That's how things are. So what I did was I talked to them. I was able to get my brother to give my sister and her husband at least 1 more month to move out of his house. And he agreed. So I did achieve something. But time to time, my brother's wife and my sister, or my brother and my sister, would near physical assault. They would nearly get into fight, basically. So what I did was to refer them to somebody in that hometown, somebody who I respect and somebody who people respect there. The man, I knew him through my sister, actually. He's very philanthropic. He built a water borehole, basically water by his house for people to come and fetch for free. See, people know him. He has integrity, and I referred it to them. He spoke to them, and things kind of mellowed down a little bit. So that is a system of arbitration, similar to that we have in Kado Village. So, what is the point? In the absence of government does not mean absence of some kind of morality, a compass system, something that tells people what is wrong and what is right. There is. There has been, and there's always going to be. And no, people will not burst into chaos because no government is there to settle. There's no central authority to settle disputes. Actually, people find a way to settle disputes. And it works. It's not the best, but it works for us. But of course, like I've mentioned, our culture in particular it's very collectivist, very hierarchical. So it might not be the best. It might not be the best justice system. Because, for example, my little brother, I don't command him. I don't tell him what to do, but he could have easily let my sister stay in his house because I'm the elder brother. I'm older than him. Not because I was able to convince him. So that plays a big role in our mentality, in our culture. And obviously, it's not good. That's not how it's supposed to be, It's supposed to be based on, mutual understanding, mutual respect, not because I'm older than him, that he has to do things because I'm older. If he's willing to, that's fine, but let not the system be based on that. Based on somebody else's age that you concede your property or things like that, that obviously it's not going to work in the long run. It's not gonna be an ideal system that will produce prosperity, right? The whole point of morality that is based on the non-aggression principle is because it is very reliable. It is a very reliable system to navigate your life, your personal life, your relationships, and so on and so forth. It's very reliable compared to everything else. Thank you for listening. I really, really appreciate you taking your time to listen. If you do enjoy any of my podcasts, please share. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.